everyone, Professor Ali Shafing here. I'm just going to talk through what's left in the course in case there's any confusion out there. So first, I'm going to look through our new tile, Unit 3, Professional Preparation. So this is all in preparation for our showcase, which is going to be on Monday, November 30th. It's our last class period. And during that time, we're going to simulate a professional networking conversation. If it weren't a COVID semester, we would be together in person in Bush Memorial with community partners talking about our service experience, giving our elevator pitch, which was a term that means you describe a little bit about yourself and your career goals, something interesting from your project. It's what you would share with someone. The term comes from if you were on an elevator with them. So you only have 30 seconds together, but you want to try to impress them. We really designed this to not be busy work. We consider this really meaningful professional preparation. We design it in collaboration with career services and employers, and it's all set up to help you learn how to articulate some key things from this semester on a job interview or in a networking setting, on a cover letter. Studies show that more than half of jobs come from someone in your network, so someone you've networked with. And those include your peers, your classmates, your professors, people you've met through internships, all the kinds of things you've done throughout college. You've been growing your network. Here's a chance to practice how to talk about some of the things you've learned to impress people and potentially leverage them for new opportunities. So that's what we designed this all around. So I'm going to click in. It looks like a lot, but bear with me. It's all pretty short. So it's set up like a module. This first page is going to explain the showcase. So this is the Monday night, November 30th event. You will only have to be there for 15 minutes, which is really manageable, right? So for the showcase, you're not meeting any longer than this. You'll meet in groups of 3 for a 15-minute small group Zoom conversation. This is the simulated professional networking chat. So you 3 students, we've assigned you to a time slot, someone from different service projects. You'll be facilitating the full 15 minutes of conversation with prepared remarks, which we're calling your elevator pitch, and authentic follow-up discussion, which we're calling additional conversation points. The small group discussion should feel like a conversation with new people at a networking event. So that's what we're asking you to kind of picture. A World 401 professor will be present, but will not guide the conversation. Just be there to listen, enjoy, and keep track of time. Then if you click here, you can view your 15-minute time slot. And again, that's all you have to report to for the entire Monday 30th class. Find your name, see which Zoom you'll be in, what time. We ask you to log on just 1 or 2 minutes before your scheduled time. No sooner than that, because you'll see there's a group right in front of you. So there's 5 minutes built in between groups so that we don't interrupt each other. But please be prompt. We only have those precious 15 minutes, so we will look forward to seeing you there right on time or 1 or 2 minutes before that. Okay, so we go back. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're looking ahead to. So now I'm going to continue to walk us through what this tile looks like. So next, how will things be graded? We're going to circle back to that. Here you've got a video that Career Planning made for us, a narrated PowerPoint, how to craft an elevator pitch. Watch this. This is an example of a student doing her own elevator pitch. Read these exemplary pitches from former 401 students. So a couple examples for you. Watch this, a SAGE student's experience with networking. This is a real SAGE graduate who talks about how she networked with someone at a World 401 Signature Showcase event and ended up getting a volunteer placement, then an internship, and then a job offer. Pretty cool. So read this elevator pitch worksheet. This is going to walk you through how to start to write your own elevator pitch, which is then due this next Monday by 6 p.m. So all of this results in just this one assignment, which is only 30 to 40 seconds of speaking. So it's really not a large in scope project or assignment. It's due next Monday, the 23rd by 6 p.m. So it's right before our class time. So here's some fun news. You've probably heard we're not meeting as a class next Monday, the 23rd. Instead, your professors will be on their Zoom links if you want to come on and practice your pitch, or if you have any questions about your service log or anything else. We'd be really happy to see you there. We will be there, but no pressure. And we will be giving you feedback on your pitches. So we will read them, respond with constructive feedback so that you can improve upon it for the following Monday's showcase, where you will be practicing it in your simulated professional networking chat. And then we ask that you read this additional conversation points preparation. So remember I said you're going to do your elevator pitch, which is only 30 to 40 seconds. You'll go around the room, student 1, elevator pitch, student 2, student 3. We're going to say just go ahead and go in the order listed on that spreadsheet I showed you. Just to prevent awkwardness, just go first column student, second column student, third column student. So you say, hi, I'm Sally, here's my pitch. And then whoever's next will say, thanks, Sally, nice to meet you. I'm Jose. Thank you, Jose. Here's my pitch. Sorry, it's been a long day. Okay, third student says, thank you, nice to meet you both, Sally and Jose. Here's my pitch. And after that, you'll still have about 10 minutes left. So during those 10 minutes, we are asking you to facilitate additional conversation. So pretend you're at a table with people you don't know at a networking event, and you've got to make conversation until the speaker starts, for example. So talk about, here's ideas of things you could talk about. Imagine you're trying to impress these people because they may have a job opportunity for you down the road. You're building your network. Here's all these cool things we've done this semester you could make really insightful connections about. So be prepared to talk about some of these things and also ask thoughtful questions of your peers. So the 3 of you will be responsible for carrying on this conversation for those full 15 minutes, and then we will wrap up, and that is it. So I'm going to go back now to our tile so we can see everything in this tile rather. So the only thing we didn't look at yet is this, how it will be graded. So this is all of Unit 3. It's a really small unit. The 2 things that we're grading from you, oh, looks like I have to log in to view it. I hope this is all gonna work. Okay, the 2 things we're gonna grade. 1 is the written elevator pitch, due this Monday by 6, which I talked about. And there's your nice simple rubric. And then 2, the showcase conversation, which I just talked about. So do you arrive on time, and do you appear prepared? Do you help keep conversation flowing? Do you have additional talking points that are insightful and interesting? Those are the 2 things that are graded for this unit. A friendly reminder that if you've been getting 2s meet expectations, that's good. Most students get 2s. You're on track for a good grade. There are plenty of students who've been getting mostly 2s who are on track for an A. You do not need to get 3s to get an A. 3s are often just the top submissions within the class that really rich detail, insightful connections. We say above and beyond, and that doesn't mean you have to go above and beyond what's asked in the assignment, but it means that you really have the most sophisticated response among your peers. So it's just a way to really applaud those students who are doing an outstanding job. But 2s are very good. So I know there's been some confusion around that, and we apologize for that. But just know that 2s are good. You are on track to be very successful in this course with 2s. Okay, so we're going to go quick back to our Moodle page here. So note about the class. This Monday, we're not meeting. We'll be on our Zoom links if you want to practice your elevator pitch or get help with your service log. Your service logs are due, we push that due date back. They're due November 30th, I believe. Let's remind ourselves. So it's part of our Unit 2 in-class project, recording what you've been doing in this Unit 2 service project. So there it is. Hopefully you've been in here. If you haven't, it's not too late to go back and do it. Again, we're grading it with a simple, you can see it right on here, a 1, 2, 3 rubric. So it's not too late to make sure you'll get at least a 2 on that. So that is due Monday the 30th by noon. So the things we have ahead of us are still, finish out your service projects if you're still doing them. Your elevator pitch is due to us Monday the 23rd by 6. And then Monday the 30th by noon, your service log. Monday 6 p.m. you'll join, Monday night between 6 and 9, you'll join us for the showcase. And then that night, so I'm going to show us your last thing now. If we go back to our main page here, I promise this is it. We're getting really close to the end of the course. Your final written reflection, it's actually really simple. So after the showcase, we're going to release a final feedback form. It's just going to be a Google form. We're going to ask you specific questions so that you can share your reflections on the course. Your input will be helpful in planning next semester. So we're truly doing this to try to improve the course. We're in COVID world again in terms of teaching all spring. We just want to know how the experience was for you, what we can do better, so on and so forth. So it's a participation grade. This is not a paper. This is just a Google form. If you complete it, if you give it a good shot of providing real feedback, then you get the full 5% of your grade. It's just do all the questions and get it in, and that will be it. And that is it, my friends. That is really, truly it. So I'm available anytime. I shouldn't say I'm available anytime, but I'm available. I'd be happy to meet between now and the end of the semester. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to talk about future opportunities or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. It's been a real pleasure working with you in this course. It's been a crazy semester, but I think it's been a really rich experience for a lot of us, and I've been grateful to have the opportunity to work on these important projects with you all. So thank you. Be in touch with any questions. Take care.